Charly Acevedo. I am a first generation Hispanic biomedical science candidate at UC Riverside. I'm working to better my career and try to make a difference in the world through science. I decided to join UCR because of how much of a family the science community is here and how there's a range of different research. My end goal is to study HIV and try to make a difference. There are many people around the world who are living with HIV and struggling, and I just want to try my best to make a difference and hopefully cure it one day. So I am from Mexican and Salvadorian descent. I come from a long line of hardworking individuals. I worked hard since I was young to better my knowledge and skills towards science. I'm the first in my entire family to attend college and pursue my PhD in science. In my family, Spanish was spoken continuously, and I was as I was raised by my grandma. She also only spoke Spanish. So I had to learn at a young age that we were kind of a little different than other people. But I worked hard and I learned how to read, write, and speak both English and Spanish as I was going through life. And that's when I started to know I need to work hard to whatever I need to do to get to where I am. So when I was younger, I always loved science. I started with playing with rocks and crystals, and I started to slowly venture into geology. And I thought this was very interesting. And as I got through my elementary school, I started to notice that I loved a lot of the animal science that we're going through, the life sciences, and it got me a little more interested as I kept growing up. Spanning to now, I've grown to love science a lot and did a lot of research in my undergraduate studies and did HIV research for a year after I graduated. During this HIV research that I did at a University of Western University, I realized that PhD was something that I wanted to do if I wanted to make a difference in the world. So I started looking into my PhD STEM route, and I started to notice that biomedical science program was really well developed and how widespread it targeted different areas of science. So like I said, I started to apply, and HIV is a huge pandemic around the world. And I realized that the best way I can make a difference is through the PhD program with any biomedical science. So I am a first generation student. One thing I did not take into consideration as a first generation student is that I'm the first generation student of all my family, my cousins, uncles, all that. And also I'm the oldest of my siblings. So that means at the end of the day, it's all on me and I have to do my best to better myself. I think one thing is that my family, friends support me through it all. And sometimes when it gets hard through my studies or my experiments, I think having a good support system, whether it's your friends or family, or if you have both, that's what gets me through everything. And at UC Riverside, it's such a big family oriented thing where everybody's so friendly and nice that also has driven me to continue and try my best. So a big surprise to me when I was applying for my PhD was that it was all fully funded by schools and that you also got an additional pay for your salary to live off of while you're going to school. So I tried my best to apply. As I was doing my HIV research in a university, I got all my letters of recommendation from undergraduate professors and from my actual boss at the Western University. So, like I said, I put my all into these applications. I knew that this is what I needed to do to continue and to try my best. So I go ahead and gathered all my materials, did the best of my essays as I could, and I applied to UCR and many other schools. Once I got accepted to UC Riverside, I started to notice that it's, like I said before, it's such an amazing family here and everybody helps each other. There's so many science collaborations within different fields and different universities and in the same university. So that was something that I realized I really wanted to pursue. So once I got accepted, I attended now, like I am, first year at UC Riverside, and it has changed my life so far. Once I came to UCR, I did my best to manage my money because even though they do pay you a salary, you do have to make adjustments of how you're living, and you have to make sure that you're saving money just to get by with whatever you need. But yeah, I am a first year generation PhD science student in the biomedical science program at UC Riverside. And please let me know if you have any questions. And yeah, that's all. Thank you. I hope you all have a good rest of your day.